All right, what up, everyone? Welcome back. Glory be to God. This is Lift the Noise. My name is Raul. So with MPC Update 2.10, we had a lot of features added, big and small. A little one that was added is called Edit Pad Note Map, which gives you a lot of control over your MIDI controllers. So I have 3 MIDI controllers today I want to look at. First of all, we got the MPK MINI MK3, the latest model from AKAI. And then we have my most current setup choice in the M Audio Oxygen Pro Mini. And then I also have my previous keyboard I was using, which is the MPK Mini Play. What I want to do today is get my pads on my MIDI controller to mirror exactly the 16 pads on Pad Bank A. So it's pretty easy to do with the MK3 and the Oxygen Pro Mini. It's pretty much just a pad, just a button press away. But with this one, it took me a little more digging to figure out. So we'll do the simple ones first and then take a look at this. Okay, so I have a drum kit loaded up just to demonstrate. Not all the pads are filled, but this will be enough to demonstrate this. So I'm going to start out with the MPK Mini MK3 version. So as is, when I plug it in, I have 2 banks, but they're not lined up. They're not mirrored the way they are on my MPC. So in order to get to Edit Pad Note Map, all we got to do is hit this pencil icon right here and then Edit Pad Note Map. And at the bottom we have these presets. So Chromatic C-2, Classic MPC, and Chromatic C1. So I found out that if you press Chromatic 1, go out, Pad Bank 2. That's exactly how I have them laid out on the MPC. So the first 8 pads are Pad Bank A, and Pad Bank 2 is the last 8. Perfect. All right, so that's that easy with the MK3. And then let's plug in the Oxygen Pro version, M Audio Oxygen Pro Mini. So it's already set to Chromatic 1, and then we got their pads here. Pad Bank 2. Perfect. Very simple, very easy to do. But now with the AKAI MPK Mini Play, there is a little more setup with it. So I'll plug this one up and then we'll take a look. If you have any other controller other than these, hopefully you have some kind of screen. I wouldn't know how to exactly identify what notes your pads are hitting, but with the Play, if you hold a pad down, you can see the note number. So pad 1 is note 016, and then 2 017, 3 018, 019, and so on. It just ascends, and then on Pad Bank 2 it starts at 032. So it does some kind of skip for some reason, I don't know, but then it still ascends as you go up the pads. All right, so as is, it's not working out. What I need to do with this is I need to figure out what note on the keyboard correspond to these numbers. So if I go in the MPC, if I look in the MPC, go to menu and go to MIDI control, you have this note thing here, this section, and it will give you a number. So starting with 0, if I go up to 16, just like it was on the MPK Mini Play's little screen, it says 016 on there, but it's equivalent to that. My note is going to be E-1, and then 17 is F-1, and 18 is F#-1. So for every number, it's a difference of a semitone, right? So that's all you really need to know. If I go back out and go to edit pad note map, and then I look at my MIDI note and I select a pad, what I'm going to want to do is change this MIDI note to what the corresponding note was to that number. So this is going to be E-1. Scroll until we find it. And now it corresponds. But I need to do this for all these pads. So I'm just going to ascend, going to the next pad, and this is going to be E or E sharp -1. See, where is it? We started with E, or it's going to be F, right? Because after E is F. We're looking at the keyboard like this, right? There's no black key. So it's an F. So now, should have a kick and a snare. Do this again. Pad 3, and change this to, this is going to be F sharp -1. Okay, so that's all you need to do is continue with that as it ascends, and with pad bank 2, continue. So pad bank 2 starts on note 032, which is equivalent of G sharp 0. So we go this way, G sharp 0. So what I have on there is a crash, pad bank 2, crash. So they just ascend, and that's all you got to do is just ascend them by a semitone from the starting point. That's for the MPK Mini Play. Couldn't say for what it is with others. Now this is a little bit more tedious than with the other keyboards. So what I've done is I've created a program pre-mapped for those 16 pads that'll give you all laid out. So I'm gonna make this a template and share it with you guys. If you guys want it, you can find a download link in the description. So go ahead and grab that up if you can't be bothered by programming this yourself. But the information is there if you need it here in this video. Follow those little steps. So hopefully they're clear. And that's it. Leave a comment, please. Let me know what kind of keyboards you're using. And that's it. That's the whole video. Thank you guys. Until next time, be bold, stay humble, lift noise. God bless.